Hi, this is Dr. Gossett here today with Chris.
There you go.
And Chris is a local guy. He came here with some severe back problems and had been to several doctors and was under care and not getting the kind of response he was hoping for. So tell me a little bit about the symptoms you were having and who you'd been to.
Well, my back pain started when I was a young man because I worked construction all my life. Used to carry 80-pound bundles of shingles up ladders, which they don't do that anymore. Concrete work, carry concrete blocks, down on your hands and knees doing floor work. So my back was getting stressed constantly. And back in 2012, I believe it was, I was diagnosed with spinal stenosis. So I went to Carl Hospital. That used to be my favorite hangout. And they said I had spinal stenosis, and I elected to do surgery, which I will never do again if I can possibly avoid it. L4 and L5 were fused, and that was great for about 9 months. And after that, comes the pain back. You get like stabbing headaches in the small of my back, and then you get like an electrical shock that would go down your leg, clear down to your foot. And in the morning when you step out of bed and your structure compressed again, it was that shock, and I'm just ready for that almost every morning. Well, I did not want to do surgery again, so we started doing the steroid injections. The first one was great. It lasted almost 6 months, which I thought, oh, we found a cure. Well, then the next one only lasted about a month. And then they slowly progressed, and you can only have 3 of these a year. So as they progressed shorter and shorter in time, I was in pain all this time, so we started taking the opioid. I was part of that, and that was just, your stomach's upset, your back is never pain-free. So I heard about Dr. Gossett on the media, and I told the wife, I said, we've got to do something. So here I am, and here he is. And I thank God for that. But I have come from, I do not take any pain meds at all now. The shock is totally gone. I'm going to say all the pain is gone, but I would say 80% of it is, where I don't have to worry about that stepping out of bed, and that's gone. And this has all happened since July, which is when we started?
Yes.
And this is almost turkey time, so step by step by step, and I feel so much better. And I thank you, Doc.
Well, you're certainly welcome, and we're glad you responded as tremendously like you have. The last visit you were in, I think you'd been to your pain med doctor or your pain specialist, and what did you have to say to him?
I told him, I said, I don't need your drugs anymore, Doc. I've got the cure. And I told him that I was seeing Dr. Gossett, and all he could say was, good, I'm glad you're feeling better, and if in the future you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. And I said, well, if I stay with Dr. Gossett, I said, I don't think I'll be back to see you.
That's quite a statement.
Yep.
So how was this affecting your life and your activity level when you first came in?
Well, I'm an active person. I don't like to sit still. I've always got a daughter or a mother-in-law or a wife that has a honey-do list. We also have a wood-burning stove, so I don't enjoy it, but it keeps me busy. I cut a little wood and split it once in a while. And when you're in pain, that desire to go work goes downhill. And then you start putting things on the back burner, and then they start stacking up. So I was getting behind. And once I become pain-free, then you have to worry about overdoing, so you're back in this pain again. And
we had quite a few talks about
that.
Yeah,
and you keep telling me I have to slow down, slow down. Well, the wife says the same thing, but you know, it goes in here, comes out over here. But I have improved so much, it's just unbelievable.
So with that's, you know, tremendous to be able to see someone who was starting to lose their activity level because they were in pain and gradually dropping off, or things stacking up on you.
Yeah.
And then eventually things you weren't going to be able to do. So what would you say to people who have been in a similar place like you? Where do you think you would be a year from now if you hadn't been here to get the help that you have?
I really don't know, because I swore up and down that unless I was on my deathbed, I would never have back surgery again. That's the most painful thing I've ever been through, and I've had open heart. The recovery after that was just miserable. Like I said, the first 9 months after I did recover, I was good, but then it started all over again. And I don't want to do that again.
Okay.
I'll be back with you forever.
Well, thank you. We have a lot of patients who have either been recommended surgery or have had surgery and have not been happy with the results. And most of those individuals we have been able to help. So we're glad that you're one of those.
Yeah, I'm a success.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your trust in us,
Yeah.
and we're thrilled that you've responded the way you have. Thank you very much for watching.